So let's talk about this woman. You know, this is development actually. Also acknowledge that the property however, but what do you think about this so many years of memories are going to be put on the ground. Let the fact that you acknowledge that you are squatting. There are other people who are complaining that properties are being broken, they are not being paid, but you have to acknowledge that you are Aaron, if this max and I'll go with the change. So guys, let's just see if we can swap this max. Can you just remove that? Image you, now that I won't go up. You go on, image Alright guys, we're trying to fix this sound, so forgive us. Let's see if we can work on that quickly. Just refresh a few seconds. Alright, so we're trying to fix the sound. Let's see if it's okay now. Just refresh. It's been a minute since we did that, so it's going to take some time before you get to notice it. Alright, so guys, let's see now if the sound is okay. We have just switched the mics.
So it's okay now, right?
So all along we've been talking free, my man. Alright, great.
So okay now, clear?
Alright guys, let's just do a little stand up here. So that's it guys, as you can see behind us, that will be all we are okay.
Whatever, even monitoring the sound.
We spoke to one of the, I don't know how to describe it, a victim.
Yeah, one of the victims.
Mr. Anthony said it was obvious that someday being a squatter, his property would have been demolished, you know, eventually. He lived here for like 13 years and lots of memories are going to be taken away. But again, he doesn't want to stay in the way of development. According to him, so once it comes to development, you have to follow the better pill. So guys, we continue with the process. We'll see if we can talk to more other people who are being affected after this demolition. All right, I mean, this looks like just a container, you know. It all tells you how the folks were really building permanent structures, just temporary structures that could easily be removed because it's like the new they were, you know, squatting, you know, all of that. So, yeah, of course, definitely eventually the road would have come this out. Boss man, how you do? Hello.
Hello.
You own any of the property that they broke? Yes. You're one of the owners? Oh, you have an area there? Yes. Okay, let me stand by you quickly.
So we
just talk small, we'll talk about it. So my name is Anthony Williams. I'm from ERBC, I'm a colleague here. Yes. Introduce yourself for honor. Jackson S. Bobo. Okay, Mr. Jackson, thanks for allowing us to talk to you. I mean, we know your property has been broken for the sake of the road project. Yes. Tell us how you feel, you know, and if you got any message for government also.
For me, when it comes to development, I feel happy.
Okay.
The only policy, since those properties are broken down, they should build a road. If they not build a road, that's the only time I will have problem with them.
Yes.
But once they build a road, I will have no problem with the government.
Okay. Well, okay, you're right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
For this country, we need to bear the pain for our country to be developed. Because if you go outside, you see other countries, you feel proud. So we have to bear the pain for our country to be developed, that tomorrow we can stand outside and boast of our country.
Okay.
Because if you compare our country to other countries that are around us here, you will know that we are far off from development.
You're right.
Going to other countries, you see a lot of development are going on. And in Liberia here, it's not happening. So for us to get this type of government that thinking further, thinking far to make sure that this country be developed, for me, I'm very happy about it.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much for talking to us.
How many years?
How long you been here? Yeah, she right. How long?
I've been here more than 6 to 7 years.
Wow.
Okay. All right. But you knew you were squatting, right?
Yes. I knew that we were squatting.
Yeah.
And they told us that anytime the government ready, they will let us know.
Okay.
Some of the people that went with the government, because I cannot call them by name now, they said that maybe when the government is ready, maybe they will give us something that we can depend on, at least to find another area for us to continue our business. But unfortunately, it was not done so.
Okay. And we ourselves, we hope government can do something of such.
Yes, that's
we'll talk about it because there are a lot of people complaining, government not getting nothing. Do they agree they were starting on government land?
And we're paying our taxes to the government.
Okay.
Okay.
Our businesses were registered, we pay taxes to the government, MCC, every entity of government that is responsible for that, we're paying taxes to them. So we were expecting them, even though we were expecting them to give us something to compensate us.
Okay. What did you say your name was again?
I'm Jackson S. Bobo.
All right, Mr. Bobo. We'll talk about. We'll keep talking about the compensation thing on the radio. Like who knows? Maybe government will do obviously do something about it.
We'll appreciate them if they do that.
Okay, we'll talk about it. Yeah?
No problem.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. His name is Mr. Jackson Bobo. We just spoke to him. He's one of those whose properties was demolished. Alma. Hello, I see you. Very busy. Yeah. Just one word from you, eh? We just wanted to hear from you. Let me say it by you, yeah. So, my name Anthony Williams. I'm from ELBC. I'm a workmate there. So, you broke your own house too?
No, I don't have horse. So I would have to my girl.
Oh, your girl later, my girl.
Wait, two from there.
Yeah, take up from there. See me, I just come up by my umbrella. I'm facing myself tomorrow. I said no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
How you feel? Because we know the moving growth in there for me, but how you feel?
Nothing I got to do that, government.
Yeah,
for government.
So, boy, also for our country.
Yeah, for our country, we happy. We just want for him to build a roof for all our.
For Mama message you get for the government.
For him to do the thing because he break the place, he must build something there. That people will not even say, oh, the man just break the place and not do nothing. Okay. Let him do something. Why you not about the man? You have one say. Yesterday I have my head.
We actually talking Liberia. Let be real.
Yeah, Liberia. Not party Benin, not party. But when they put me to tell the talk different thing, but in that party Benin, for about the government. Because when you go to other countries, I'm happy. I'm happy. Nothing made me the feedback.
Thank you very much.
Can every month.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
So that's it, guys. We continue with this process. So we continue, guys.
At point 4, but we're not around the junction yet. Yeah,
I mean, still working in the debris. Yeah. So I mean, we spoke to those two persons. I like the level of sincerity.
their response.
In their response. The Oman says it's just how I market not necessarily, something huge.
It's almost set tomorrow. She's selling.
So the folks are still putting things together, removing old zinc. There's another building right here has been demolished. As you can see right here, they're broken. And then the trucks still parked here. The public work trucks are still parked here. They will remove all the debris. Remove all the debris. Some of these might even be used for the construction process. You never know anyway. I'm not engineer. I shouldn't determine for them. But it's a long stretch starting from the Douala, the Cadwell Junction area. Cadwell Junction area.
So at least now you can stay from Cadwell Junction and see.
And look along the road. And then also all of these high tension cables will be rerouted. Let's go further, myself. Can we go further, Aaron? Be careful the nails along the ground. How are you, sir? Okay, so a lot of people you can see if we talk to some of them who are seated.
I think
Boss. How are you, madam? Is any of you the owners of
this man? He owns this place.
Is this your shop, sir?
Actually.
Sorry, is this your shop?
I need to ask a question.
We're just asking.
You are journalist, but I need to ask you a question.
We ask the questions.
No, she present a question and I need a question.
It's fine. We don't want to know who owns the shop.
Okay, so
that was the first person I asked.
for that.
Was that not what I asked?
So we are very sorry for that. So we are very sorry for that. Yeah, so
okay.
There's nothing wrong in asking who owns the property.
No, just want to ask you.
I wanted to talk to you to hear your view on the demolition. I thought. We were asking if you are the owner.
Your roof have been removed.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how do you feel about it?
I feel good about it because this is Liberia and we need a development traveling to another country and coming back to our country. We need a development into this country that we all can feel good about it. Because we got a lot of Liberians go around the world and coming back to this country, they feel discouraged about this country. And this country need a better development. We don't think who will become the president of this country, but we think who will make the difference. Okay. So I'm also sitting here today telling you people I'm feel good about it. There is nothing I need to feel bad about because we need a development. Anybody that take place is our president. Okay. God trust who he put into power. Okay. And nobody cannot honor my government because they say government is God.
Yeah.
Okay, so we speak about government. When government want to take it own post by maybe removing other place that is not built as a real structure to make the road that people is living on this road that maybe they will say, oh, they got a good structure within Liberia. Government is breaking it. I feel feel good about it. Yeah, because we need a good structure on this particular road. We cannot travel to go to any other country and we come back with good news and we not carry good news. So I'm so happy to see you people passing and maybe to get our point of view.
Yeah, of course. We just want to hear. Remember, this is a Liberia thing that you said, and so it's a thank God. It's a good thing that you also align with what we're thinking. We can think for you in a way. There are people who are also having some mixed feelings. Their properties have been broken, you know, all of that. So that's why we want to hear from people what they make of the process. That's all. Nothing else.
Yeah, I feel good by your passing around to maybe do a journalism to get some information concerning about our country, because we are Liberian. We have to feed the good things about happening. People exaggerate things that they don't know about, and they exaggerate things that maybe they will feel that maybe it's wrong by the government, it's doing other things. Even though any other party, you can be for this party, you can be for this party, it's not mean anything, but you pray for the better. Because when Liberia become better, we all enjoy the best. Okay, so I don't care maybe what party I will be going or you party you will be going for, but we all want to enjoy the best, because some people exaggerating, oh, the other government are getting the power, they are not doing best. Every government getting the power, they have to do their best, and what they do, you should appreciate it as a citizen of this country, because traveling to live on here, some people have never traveled to go other country to experience things, so they don't know the difference of what we passing through in this country. You go to Ghana, before Ghana become developed, we have Jerry Roddy, we have other countries, we have other presidents there, but today or tomorrow, Ghanaians can be boast of that own country that we shall go, they have reached to a level that we shall go, they are expect ourselves to reach to. So we Liberians have to be expecting ourselves to reach to that same level of development. I'm so proud of you. I appreciate you so much.
Thank you very much. What did you say?
What message we have the government?
If I were out to you to say, I would like for everybody to remain mute. Nobody should remain the arrogant when people is carry on the government work. We all remain mute and support them that we shall hope we can get to ourselves to another level that we'll see a better development. It's a message I got for these people. Let it just remain mute and just to support the people that are doing our work, and we all can work together as a family. Because the country is our country. We don't got nowhere to go. We just a visitor into another country.
Thank you very much. What did you say your name once again?
I'm Clifford Weir.
All right, Mr. Weir. Pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, excuse us, man. So that take us to still continue. Long line. Demolition continues. There's an excavator somewhere ahead of us. We get there any moment from now. So here upon forward. The response was okay. I don't see why he wanted to argue us to death. So yeah, guys, we're going further now. Right here upon forward already. The excavator is doing the demolition, is removing structure. You know, I'm hoping people can talk to us. You can't control anyone's emotion, you know. But the way the guys are on the side, they'll be like, you know.
So we are at Point Junction now.
Yeah, already here at Point Junction, where the actual work is taking place, my family. Right ahead of us there. Careful, eh? So there you have it.
So as you can see, this structure has been demolished.
Yeah, there's a huge structure somewhere here. There was a huge structure right here, and it has been demolished already. But if you look there, Aaron, you can just show the camera. You can just go a little closer, Aaron. Don't worry. Careful. Alright, so that's it. For bystanders, I don't get how people are standing very close to the machine as it's working. But folks, that's it. There you have it. We're here at Point Junction, and the road leads to the famous Liku Town. And so, Masami, this is huge. This is huge.
Yeah, this is very huge.
It has been this now almost a week now since this process started. Let's follow it on so the map doesn't disconnect.
Since last week.
Yeah.
This process started since last week from the Simport Bridge.
Yeah.
This process started since last week.
So the demolition started since last week?
Yeah, since last week.
started since last week.
So as you can see, enlarged, Demolition.
Alright, so folks, there you have it. We just wanted to show you the walk. This is how some of these structures that we were showing you earlier, this is how they got brought down, this is how they were broken. So this machine, and then the trucks will come and take the debris,
Yes.
you know, remove them.
So if you are just joining, I would like to say welcome again. Please share the live. Please share the live. So if you are judging, you can just notify all in the comment section.
Yeah, I mean, for those of you following, you can leave your comments in the comment section and tell us your own observation, you know. If you've lived here before and you've seen your neighborhood being affected, you know, you've met some memories you have, what does it feel like, just tell us in the comment section. But don't forget, this is all geared towards development, and we can't stand in the way of development like everyone else have been saying. So let's see what your responses are in the comment section. You can only get all the comments if you come right here.
Oh, okay.
Ask me, man, what are you doing?
So how do we build up of this whole entire demolition process?
Well, I'm also here to ask the questions, so unfortunately, you can't be asking me. But I think what we all look forward to is the government of Liberia, you know, staying up to their commitment. And I don't want to speak about living up to their commitment because the project is already on. The construction of the road is already taking place. For the Freeport area, pavement have already been done.
For Freeport and
and as you come closer to the Sion Town Belt, they're already doing some great work there. So this clearing is just one step closer towards speeding up the project and making it to go faster, you know, for the expansion, you know, for the construction to continue.
So I think we just use that side.
So I don't know. Bystanders, we're hoping if we talk to any of them. But most of the followers can just watch the process, I guess.
So one Sita Tipa said, great job, brother.
Yes, thank you very much. Someone said very good response.
Yeah.
Hope all Liberians could be this patriotic. I guess it was, I mean, almost all of the people we spoke to, the response were very, someone said no pain, no gain. Congratulations to the government for this great initiative. Someone said government really needs to remove these street vendors. At the same time, provide place for them because everyone's looking for a livelihood. Someone said great development. Someone said, whoa, politics aside, he's very sound. I'm too sure he was speaking about that the last guy we spoke to.
The last guy we spoke to.
Someone said, I'm not regretting my decision. Well, I don't want to go there. The politics that we're afraid of. Someone said, I love how Liberian mindset has begun changing gradually. Someone said, I hope the government will continue with this. But, and that's one thing. I want to jump to this project. It is not something that's in the making. The project is already on. The project is already ongoing. The construction has already started. Freeport, you know, and it's going. Pavement is ongoing. We just saw the machine doing some compacting somewhere ahead of us there. So the project is on. It's not something that is being discussed. It has already, funding has been secured. The program for it, the work has started. The construction process is already on. So folks are, you know, maybe you can come this way while we face the machine.
Started since last month. No, since January.
Yes, I mean, it started in January.
It started in
Actually.
January.
Come and stay right here. So
It started in January.
yeah.
So since January,
the project started in January.
So I think if you can see from the Clarendon belt,
Sure.
from Clarendon to Freeport, you can see the pavement of the road. So now they are at Sion Town, from Freeport to Sion Town.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's it. So guys, I mean, behind us, as you can see, great work is ongoing for Ford Junction, the famous Ford Junction. If you've been here before, all of the structures that are along the route will all be cleared. I mean, they are all being cleared as we speak.
They are all being cleared.
From behind us.
All being demolished.
So we're sorry about the previous, the way the audio sounded previously.
Yeah.
We apologize. Douala is quite a very noisy area.
Noisy,
I guess the microphone could not handle the kind of noise that was in Douala, so we had to swap the new mics. Yes, so that's it. I mean, lots of good comments coming out in the comment section.
Oh, can I read all?
You can read all of your comments. Maybe we can go around and show you other structures that have been demolished. For your phone, be careful,
So if you are just joining again, I would like to say welcome. Welcome. This is enlarged Live, and we are broadcasting to you live at the point.
All right, and it's obvious this particular structure will be removed. You know this structure upstairs there looks something like a monument.
Yeah.
It's the D12 Memorial School monument. It was built by them.
Medical
So that entire structure will be removed also. So there you have it. There's just, I mean, maybe. So let's go further. Let's go further. Let's go further. There are other structures that have been demolished.
So some structures have been demolished. At the point for junction.
Let's just go a little further. We can still return. So we can walk a little further. There are a lot of structures along this route that have been demolished already. Look there. And all of the marketeers that had their goods along the road, they're all sitting apparently, henceforth, I mean, this is a huge demolition process, so everyone is concerned, and folks are removing, they're removing materials from the demolition site. I don't know if any of them will be willing to talk to us because the way Liberians get annoyed when they see camera.
So maybe I can just talk with somebody who's gonna talk with us.
If anybody who's willing, the person has to be willing, so we don't get ourselves into trouble. And
So we asking of these people
so we gotta make the move. We just have to be careful. Take it easy. Let's see if we can go there. I do. How are you, boss? You have property here? Is there anyone you know who had something like a property? Where? Does he want to talk? I'm asking if he wants to talk to us. Boss man, how are you? Say a shot red. Yeah? You care to talk to us? Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry. Oh, you don't want to talk to us? Okay, great, fine. Thank you. So it's fine. You don't have to, you're not forced. Alright. So he doesn't want to talk to us.
So I think we can.
But let's see who's willing to talk to us.
Yeah.
How are you, boss? You have property along here? How are you? You care to talk to us, right? I'll talk to you. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Thanks. Aaron, can we talk to him? Alright. So my name is Anthony Williams. I would really appreciate it. Thanks for granting us the opportunity to talk to you. Introduce yourself for me now.
I'm from Escone.
And show me your property.
Yes, my property.
Aaron, can you show? Alright.
Can you see my knee?
Oh, okay, yes. Okay, Farmer Auto Lane. And what were you selling? Aaron?
I was selling car parts.
Car parts. How many years you been here?
I've been almost 23 years now.
Okay, 23 years. Alright, but let's talk about this process.
So how do you build up this process?
Really, actually, I don't know. And they not even told us they're going to buy the place.
Okay.
Yes.
They didn't tell you?
They don't tell me. I will do the place. They don't tell me.
But is this your personal kind of property? You bought the land?
No, I did not buy the land.
You didn't buy the land?
Yeah.
Okay. You're squatting?
I was squatting.
Okay. And according to you, the city corporation didn't...
Yeah, I've been paying tax to them.
Okay.
Every year.
Okay. But is there a message you care to give out?
Yeah, the only message I can tell you today, what happened to us. Our place been demolished. They not tell us what they're going to do to the place.
But you're not aware that they're doing road construction?
I'm aware, but they not tell us. They not tell me they're going to boss it.
Okay.
They not tell us. When they come and tell us, we're going to prepare for it. But they not tell us.
Okay. All right. But what do you make of the road project as a citizen, as a Liberian?
No, it's not bad. What they're doing too, they favor us too. They favor us.
Yeah, because
we all enjoy from it.
Okay.
yeah, because development too.
Development is very important.
Yeah.
Development comes with a lot of pain.
I understand. Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
It's
And the part about you not being informed, maybe you can take it out with the city corporation or something like that.
And
later
when
on-
after the road,
Yeah.
we can go through the government. One of them get a place.
Yeah.
We'll talk to them.
Yes.
We can better do it more than this.
Yeah, and make it more durable
Exactly.
and more beautiful than what it was. Yeah, but government also to getting missing structures from along the road because of the way they are built. Now because
I have another structure down there.
Yeah.
They not take that one there because it's a step.
okay, I'm
Not
not
touching.
guarantee.
You're not on the road.
Fine.
It's very guaranteed. You're not kerosene, nothing. Cash away. Like they're all step.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Thank you very
Mr.
much.
Kamagwene.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you. I like, the positive nature of your response. I know you said the city corporation didn't inform you,
Exactly.
but the road project is important.
It's very important.
All right, guys. So that's it. We spoke to one of the
The victim.
one of the persons who got affected. His name is Mr. Farmer. He has his auto
He
shop.
sells pepper, car
Okay.
pepper, yeah.
All right.
So I think we can talk
So the
with
demolition continues, guys. Lots of structures are being demolished along the route. Masami, it's okay if you don't go there. I mean, there are nails and all that stuff that you got to be careful. But if you just show the camera and the folks can have a glimpse of what's going on there. So, folks, if you are just joining us, we're currently at the Point 4 area. The demolition along the Gabriel Topper to St. Paul Bridge is ongoing for the construction of the bridge to bridge project. It's also the expansion of the Japan Freeway project. This is a Japanese government and Liberian government
collaboration with
project that's being undertaken along this route. Lots of projects related to road construction that are ongoing as we speak. The RIA road project is in full swing. It's ongoing. There are feeder roads that are being opened by the Ministry of Public Works. Rabasport Medina Highway, works things are being worked on to begin effective work on that route. Also, several road projects across the country that are ongoing. We might also take another trip at the RIA Army Days to show you the work that's taking place over there. So, wherever you're following us from, we might rejoin you shortly. But Masami, we can take the entire route. It's quite a long one. I think we can walk to the vehicle now and see if we can get word from the bus and see if we can bring this one in. It's been a long day. Those of you watching us, like I said, thanks for watching, thanks for following us.
The demolition process to continue.
Yeah, so the good thing is,
process to continue for the bridge to bridge project.
so Masami, we're still walking.
Yeah.
Lots of structures being brought down folks are still working, removing their own zinc. You know. How are you? How are you? How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Okay. Do you have a property that got demolished?
No.
Oh, really? So we're trying to talk to some of the people who got affected, not just anyone. But as a Liberian, if you want to tell us what you make about the you won't join out in you, man. I thought you wanted to talk about me. Okay, see you around, Polymer. So that's it, guys. This used to be
properties were demolished.
This used to be an entertainment center. You know, an entertainment center around the Ponfo area.
Yeah.
I mean,
What is the entertainment center?
yeah, it used to be it looks like one. Trust me. Yes.
But you can see the structure.
Yeah, but how can anyone be asking me how do I know? It looks like an entertainment center. If you look there, there's mannequins written on the wall. And in fact, I know this place. That's what you want to ask. So, this used to be an area where folks coming from town will, sit by a little bit.
So stress-free,
stress-free before going home. But it's going to be no more from what it looks like. Or when the project ends, they might give it a retouch. Who knows? But that's it. Lots of structures are being broken. Lots of memories are being taken away.
Imagine some people have spent over 23 years.
Yeah, at the end of the day, development coming to Liberia, so it has to be spoken about. All the structures along this route. How are you, sir? I'm good. Thank God your property was affected?
Yeah. No problem, man. No problem.
Yeah, let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it. My name is Anthony Williams. That's my colleague right there. Yeah, we're from State. Okay, we're from State Radio. Say your name again?
My name is Mohammed Keita.
All right, Mr. Keita. Your property was affected. Let's talk about that first. What do you make about the process?
There's no problem. We need development, man. We need development. We just want at least the way government doing things. That is just welcome. It will be in the interest of the Liberian people.
Sure.
Yeah. So there's no problem.
Yeah, because the road will be expanded. The government said they won't give it full lane. The process already starts from on our side, from Freeport side already coming.
Okay.
So what message you got for all our Liberians who might want to resist, or who have a different perception?
Well, there will no problem that there because the situation right now, things will be painful already. Because some people doesn't know where to stop right now.
I know.
Where to start and where to end. Some people doesn't know where to go right now. But you just have to bear it because of the development. When development and tomorrow you will be the benefit of the Liberian people, everybody. Sure. So I don't think it will be anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Keita.
Yeah.
You got message for government?
Yeah, they will not do one for the government to do. The way they're breaking the area down, at least it will not take that long for them to come and develop the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when it takes a long time, there will be another more problem again.
Sure.
Yeah, so no problem. Let's just do it. We'll bring God, at least everything will be fine.
So you say your name again?
My name is Mohammed Keita.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Keita. Thank you. Positive response from everyone,
Everyone.
Yeah, positive response from everyone. Let's send me in our video. Guys, I don't know if we could bring this to a closure.
So I think
unless we got final information. Well, it's been quite a long day. The process continues. I think it stopped somewhere ahead of us a little bit.
Yeah.
And it continues. The Ministry of Public Works is doing this gradually as they move on. So lots of argument amongst young people also it relates to this process. Okay, maybe we could hear from. Should we try?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, how you do? How you do, gentlemen? How you do? Let's talk about it now. We want to join the conversation.
Forget about that.
How are you? Your name?
My name is
Mr. Kemeya?
Yeah, Mr. Kamaya.
Oh, nice to meet you. So let's talk about this entire road thing. I know the demolition affecting people, but it's development at the end of the day. As a Liberian, what do you make about it? What do you make of it?
I support the idea 100%. Okay. Yes, because it's a good thing. Because when you see another day, we Liberians, we always talk about how they call it development. And we praise all places like Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone. These are things that the people pass through. We are going to be developed. So one person I'm doing it will be a plus to him, a bravo to him also. So I congratulate him.
So do you have any properties that were demolished?
No, of course I do not have, but I fair for all Liberians who have within and they call it the road construction.
And you care to say something to anyone who might want to have a different view? something like that.
No, but to me, why resist? This is government issue and also this is development. Why must you stop development from coming to your country?
Sure.
So I encourage all Liberians to embrace development.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Kamia.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for talking to us. All right. Give her a word, Chief. Yes, I see. You're sorry for any of your argument. We apologize. Atushe was also about this very road project, right?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself for us.
I'm SW Mabin Jara.
Mr. Jara.
Yeah, I'm a keke rider also too.
Okay.
Okay.
And,
Also too, I'm an instructor.
okay, great.
So,
And good thing is you're a keke rider, and I'm sure you are aware about the traffic congestion on this road. So, what do you make of the fact that government now is trying to expand the road and they are demolishing properties or structures that are in the right of way?
First of all, I would like to say this particular project have been in the long range. If another government do not do it, the foreign government that will come in, they have to implement it.
Yeah.
But one point I get here, let them try to the same time way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the body people still are the long way there. And that particular place is also cause traffic. And that particular infrastructure that is there, all of the infrastructure were marked. What become of that particular area? Government is leaving that particular side out of it.
Do you have proof that they will leave it out? Do you have proof that they will leave it out?
The proof is there because 1 year, the moment government have already laid a drainage and forgetting about that particular building that was marked on a proper way and leaving that particular building out of it, and then laid a drainage. So absolutely, government has no connection to demolish that particular building.
Why say so?
No, apart from what say so, do you have proof that they actually marked it for demolition? And do you also have proof that they are bypassing it?
Yes, if you go there, if you go as senior down there from Resto to go as all the way people do it, to go to Jamaica to Ben, all of that building, from any administration to President Boga administration, you go there, you see most of the building that there public work mark on it that is supposed to be demolished.
Okay, great. Enough of that. We might talk about it and say find out if it's actually true or not. You don't necessarily have proof for it. So, but let's talk as a Liberian. What do you make of this project, sir?
As a Liberian, a typical Liberian, first of all, we embrace the idea that road connectivity is one of the first motives in our country. That so we have to have the wiring because we go to other countries and see differences. Will come back, we begin to praise other countries and we leave our country out. So it's not bad when government is implementing what it's supposed to do. For me, I embrace it, but please let government do the right thing.
Okay.
Let this government do the right thing and breaking down the infrastructure because other countries, when the moment government take a stand, as soon as they finish, government is ready to implement.
True.
The moment government demolish infrastructure, whether within a few years back, government will implement what they're supposed to, the project they're supposed to carry on, they will start it.
But in the case of this project, I don't know if you have noticed that construction for this road has started already and it's ongoing. Have you noticed?
Yes, I'm a rider. I've seen it.
Alright, so the issue of demolishing and not implementing should not be in this case.
Yes.
From what we look at.
Yes.
Okay, great. What is your name once again, sir?
I'm SW Mabin Jara.
Alright, Mr. Jara. Thanks for talking to us.
Okay.
Nice talking to S. Marvin Jara there. He's a biker, or we can call it Keke Rider.
Keke Rider.
Keke Rider. Tricycle rider.
On this road.
He rides here regularly. It's going to be beneficial to him. You know, as a rider, someone who drives along this route. So the machine is going a little further now. I guess there might be another property. Okay, so I guess they have probably ended their work for the day. Yeah. Probably ended their work for the day, so they will continue to the next. They continue to the next location. Alright. So I want to see if we can talk to someone from the Ministry of Public Works. Oh yeah, the guy we spoke to the other day.
Sylvester, right?
Yes, Sylvester, yeah. Alright, so we want to hear from Sylvester from the Ministry of Public Works. Once you can talk to us quickly, and then he's doing quite a great job, trust me. Aaron, let's talk to our guy. It's nice. Can you show the people? It's nice to meet you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. You did quite a great job the other day by talking to us when we met you. And I think we can see you and your team. You guys are moving fast. And I mean, all of the people we spoke to, even those whose properties are being broken, they are impressed with the work that you are doing. And we just wanted to say thank you, but we also want you to bring us up to speed with how far you guys are going and what do we have going on.
Okay, thank you so much.
Tell people your name again, please.
Anyway, I'm Sylvester Kodo from Zoning, Minister of Public Works. I'm supervising this project from St. Paul Bridge to Freeport, doing demolition. And trust me, we'll do our best. And I'm on commencement boss, Ryan Birity and Emma Law for providing me this opportunity to execute this project. And I know with our understanding, we all will work together and see Liberia to another level.
Okay. Are you having any obstacle in the way as you move on?
So, not really. The only little obstacle we have is our brothers.
Okay.
If I say our brothers, I think you understand that.
Yeah.
But we still talk to them.
Okay.
So today we are somewhere around the Point 4 junction.
Yeah.
The other day we were around beer factory.
Yeah, that's why we met you.
Yeah, and trust me, before the week go to an end, we'll have a point.
Okay. How far are we with the detour?
Okay, thank you. If you have the time, like, let me take it there. The other day when we went, we had a steel rod. But today I can tell you, if you go there, you can use the car to pass there. We got all the steel rod from there, and by tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we'll be putting depth so that most of the cars will be using that side.
Okay. So, Sylvester, some citizens are complaining that they are not aware. So, can you talk about that?
So, thank you. So, like I said the other day, I'm not the spokesman of Minister of Public Works.
Okay.
And I just want to do that as a disclaimer. So, before demolition, the Ministry of Public Works will send people in the field to mark your place or your places. The first thing, if you see remove or X by Ministry of Public Works, it is a notice, meaning they are telling you that you should move. So, but our people have the tendency that whenever Ministry of Public Works goes somewhere, they say, no, man, we're not ready yet. Even as you speak, just look to Burma Bridge.
Okay.
Somebody will, I can take it that they will be asking if we're coming today. You getting it? Sure. So yesterday, we toured this place from Asset Bend almost to Burma Bridge. We informed the people that will be here today. And somebody just said, oh, so you're sure you'll come tomorrow? This year. As we speak, somebody was just walking behind me asking me if we're going on the south tomorrow. Can you imagine? So the information is going.
Okay.
So if I tell you, you should tell Mary will tell John. But I think for almost 2 weeks now, the information spread, and everybody seems to know that Minister of Public Works is doing demolition along the corridor of Burma Bridge, not Burma Bridge, St. Paul Bridge up to Freeport.
Especially with the work you're doing, I guess a lot of people are already beginning to get informed.
Oh yes, sure. And what I noticed, almost everybody are cooperating.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want development, you need to get a pin. And to make one thing short, like I always told people, under no condition that you have 2 persons in land and you think that you'll be left on the road. No. And I always told people, don't get anybody money. If you get them the money, maybe they will eat it. But I will break it down. I will get it down. So maybe somebody will stand beside me and say to my man there, don't mind my man there, I will get it off. As long as you're in the land, I will get you off. So let's work together, let's cooperate together to see our country to another level.
So what message do you have for the Liberian people?
Okay,
Last question.
so there should not be the beginning or the end of
our development as a Liberian.
Okay.
So you take this as a beginning. So whenever public work went somewhere and mark, just get your thing off that place. Even there are 2 days, 1 week, 1 year, 1 day, public work will get there.
Of course. Thank you, Sylvester. It's nice talking
Thanks
to you.
so
We hope
kindly.
to see you again on the other portion. We want to keep talking to you so you can help us also get our people informed.
Thank you so much. So I'm very happy
Great job.
to. Yeah,
Very
thank you,
great
thank
job.
you. So we have together.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, thank you.
So we do our best.
Just spoke
Thanks
to
so much.
Sylvester is the supervisor for the demolition process. So for those of you who've been following us, my colleague Masami and I have been bringing you live coverage of this demolition process. For Masami, I think my mic is actually
So
off.
I think we can use mine.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, Sylvester. See you around. So, for those of you who have just joined us, this has been the live coverage of the demolition process along the Gabriel Tucker in the Simple Bridge area, and this is the expansion of the Japan Freeway project. It's called the Bridge to Bridge project.
Bridge project,
It's been the Liberia government and the Japanese government, and the
So there is collaboration, Anthony. Yeah.
is already on. It started from the Vatan area.
Yeah.
They're laying drainages. They've already done some pavement right before the Freeport area.
From Freeport, from
that's a
Claretown to
very
Freeport.
busy area.
From Claretown to Freeport.
Yeah, sure. So that's it. Wherever you watched us from, wherever you followed us from, we'd like to say thanks for watching. We'll bring this video to an end now, Masami.
So thanks so kindly. Again, for those of you who just joined, I would like to say welcome. For those of you who've been following the live broadcast, I would like to say thanks for following this live broadcast. My colleagues Anthony Williams, Aaron Talo, and I have been here today broadcasting to you from the Douala Market. Now we are currently at the Point 4 Junction, bringing you the live coverage. So I would like to say thanks for joining. Do join us next week. Hopefully next week, right?
Sure.
Yeah, next week for another live
Just to bring
coverage.
the people up to speed, we're expected to be at the SKD Sports Complex. The team that is expected to construct the overpasses around the ministerial complex and the Kongatan Bag Road. They are expected. They will be hosted within the SKD Sports Complex. That's where their equipment will be. And then also Friday or so, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be going around the Moses Spot area.
So it's in demolition,
Yeah,
right?
for demolition. Also, the Liberia Electricity Corporation will also start rerouting their high tension cables that are in the right of way of the construction of those overpasses. And so we'll be bringing all of those events to you live here on LNTV. Still can stay with us. We want to bring you live video of as much as possible government development projects. We want to be on top of them. For those of you who are our consistent followers, we'd love to say thank you for following us always. Anthony Williams.
Masiami Conan.
Bye bye for now, guys.
Aaron Towell, thanks for driving us through the day.
Yeah.